Good afternoon and welcome to a very wet Penton. Today I'm here to show you the Grey Barrack, which is this property that sits just behind me. Now this is a unique property and rare to the market. It sits in around 3.5 acres of beautiful grounds in a rural yet accessible location. We're just a few minutes away from Longtown and from the city of Carlisle. We've got walks on the doorstep and we're within easy access to the Scottish borders as well. It's a home that really must be viewed to be enjoyed, and unfortunately today isn't the best day to show you, but we're so keen to get this on the market. We thought despite the weather you'll still see how beautiful it is. So as I pan around, what you'll see is behind me around 3.5 acres of grounds. Now these have been lovingly maintained by the current owner and are absolutely beautiful. Within that space we've got some wildflower meadow, we've got some wild orchids, we've got 3 streams with some little waterfalls, we've got a nice embankment which you can't quite see, with some steps leading up to a higher level. We've got plenty of parking. We've even got a field shelter if you're looking for maybe to have a pony or to have some sheep or something similar. So this is a great opportunity. Now there's lots of grounds to show you. I'm going to stop the video in a number of places just to show you different angles, but from here you can see we've got the Grey Barrack and you can just make out some of the car parking spaces there. It's enclosed with some nice low maintenance driveway parking, and there's also the possibility, if you wanted to perhaps extend or build here, subject to the relevant planning consents, there are further options too. So please do keep on watching. I'm going to move to a separate part of the site and I'm going to show you a little bit more. Okay, so just before I take you to the next section, just wanted to explain the grounds to you. So you can see here we've got a lovely little beck ringing all the way through. There's a few little passing areas like this little bridge here, and the grounds extend right up into the corner there and down the fence line. It also extends up and the boundaries just along the top of the embankment, which you'll see in a few minutes. But this is a great opportunity to just span around and look at the grounds. So you can see all these grounds from the property, which is just in the distance there. It really is truly beautiful. Okay, so I've come a little bit closer to the actual property now so that you can see what it looks like a bit closer up. So we've got a lovely low maintenance terrace there, nice veranda, and we'll show you inside the home in just a few minutes. But as I wander around outside, just look at the fabulous space that you have here. And again, just panning around, you've got that wonderful view. Within the grounds, I think we've got 3 very attractive oak trees and a great a vast array of other established trees and shrubs. And as I wander around a little bit further, you're starting to see the parking area, and there's a couple of sheds there as well. So as I mentioned at the start of the video, there are further options for planning here and potentially to create another dwelling here, but our vendors will give us more details about that if you'd like to, but again it will be subject to the planning consent. Now, just to touch on the amount of work that the vendors have done since they've been here, this was just completely different to how it is now. Now you've got rolling hills, undulating lawns there, and you can see here so much parking. It's approached by that gated entrance there as well. Now I'm just going to keep on going because there's other bits and pieces I want to show you in the grounds before we go inside, because the grounds are really beautiful here. We've got a nice set of steps that lead up to the top there. We've got a couple of sheds here, a greenhouse, a garden store, but we've also got an orchard and a little path meandering all the way down, and we'll walk up that in a few minutes. Okay, so I've just brought you up the steps and up the embankment just to show you the view of the Grey Barrack from a distance. I do apologise if you've got a little bit of rain on your screen today, but this is a lovely area. So this is the boundary, so the tree line is the boundary to the neighbouring property. Our vendors maintain this footpath which gives us a fantastic view across the grounds and across the property. As you can see there, a lovely elevated view and a number of terraces, a number of areas which you can enjoy these perfect grounds. Okay, so you're probably keen to get inside the house, as I am on such a wet day, but just as we walk back up towards the house, this is the beck here that comes down the right hand side of the property. Straight ahead of us there is a Clyde treatment plant which has been installed just in recent years, and that is powered by a wind turbine which is just straight ahead of us. So we've got a property here which has been lovingly maintained, and you'll see as we get a little bit closer, the property's got a tin roof, which is a Swedish tin roof, which has just recently been done last year as well. So the current owners have looked after this property. They've appreciated the history of the World War I barrack. It came from one of the local bases here a number of years ago, and it's been in the family prior to this owner owning here. It's been in the family for a number of years. So as you can see, as we come up the path, the home starts to come into view. We've got those sheds there, and we're going to go through this very pretty arch and look at the house. But this is just looking at it from a different angle and showing you all the parking spaces there. And now just finally we're going to go into the home and have a little look. It's beautifully presented throughout. As the grounds are, the insides are equally as beautiful. We've got two entrances. One is here, which you'll see a little bit later on in the video, but the one I want to take you in is just beyond this lawn area and underneath this very attractive veranda. There's two entrances into this fantastic property, and I've just come round to the entrance that you probably use for guests. So it's a stable style door which comes in to a one of two inner hallways. So as you can see here, we've got some nice area for coat hanging. We've got a nice seating area here, and a lovely wooden effect lino flooring. Light streams right into this home and through all the windows, and most of the rooms are dual aspect. So coming into the kitchen, first of all, this is a really great size. So like I said earlier, the spacious living accommodation is just hard to see from the outside really. So you've got a number of rooms here, and just look at this kitchen. So we've got a small range of fitted base cabinets there, but we have got space for white goods. And we've also got space for freestanding pieces of furniture if you have those, or alternatively you wanted to maybe install a different kitchen. There's plenty of scope here to do so. But what makes this room really lovely is you've got a pantry cupboard there, which is perfect for storage, and we've got the dual aspect windows which look out across the grounds. So this takes us out onto the nice veranda and the raised beds there and across the grounds. And unfortunately not today, but on a good day you do have a view through the gap in the trees there across to the Scottish Fells. So lovely views from the kitchen. Now the vendors have got a fantastic sense of style here. So you'll see as we go through, we've got a fantastic mix of modern and contemporary styling with some traditional features, and this room epitomises just that. So we've got a lovely wooden original flooring, a fantastic lounge room which has got space for a seating area, and if I pan around, a space for a dining area as well, and again the dual aspect windows. And this room's got a lovely feature fireplace as well. So sitting on a stone hearth, we've got an open fire there with a back boiler as well. So this is a great lounge, a very homely feel, very timeless in the colouring, and very modern and very fashionable at the moment. So this blue's lovely. So then as we come through, we come into the second inner hallway. So this room runs right down to the other end of the property, where right at the bottom you can see we've got a bathroom. But before we get there, let's just look in each of these rooms. So this is the master bedroom, a fantastic size room. You can see there we've got a good size king size bed there, I think. And again, lovely views out to the rear, and we've even got some storage cupboard space in the corner there as well. So that's the view out of the master bedroom. But you can see here we've got this lovely original flooring, and we've got radiators in all of the rooms. Then as we come along, this is the second entrance. So this is perfect for those of you that want to enjoy the grounds. You've got a boot room space in here. So coming in through a separate access point into a room which has got housing for the white goods. It's again dual aspect. Great place to take your boots off, hang your coats, and before you go straight into the house. So that's the second entrance of the boot room. Then as we come along the hallway, we've got bedroom number 2, which is a fantastic double room. All the rooms in this house are all really spacious. So you've got lots of space in here. You can see we've got space for some large bits of cabinetry there, and we've got again radiator under the window and views out to the back. So this is bedroom number 2. Then coming down the hallway, just around the corner, bedroom number 3 is currently used for storage, but you can see here we've got plenty of space, and I would say it's a very similar size bedroom to number 2. And again, that lovely view out to the rear. And then finally, we've got a family bathroom. So we've got a shower over the bath, a lower hand base, so we've got the opaque glass window there giving you some privacy, and it's got a really it's got quite a seasidey feeling here with the wooden cladding there. So you can see here we've got some beautiful spaces, and it's been presented to a really high standard by the current owners. So this home is absolutely beautiful. Let's go and explore a little bit more so I can show you, just going back through. This is the spaces. Coming through into that first inner hallway, back into the kitchen, and we're just going to go back outside now just to show you the lovely space here, which has been created by the owners as like a veranda, place for seating, ideal on a day like today where it's not the best weather. But if we just brave the weather for a minute or two, you can see here we've got lovely elevated area looking right across your grounds. Okay, so that's been quite a wet and quick show you around of the grounds and internals here at the Grey Barrack. So we've got a period property here which, as it's a timber constructed property, will only be suitable for cash buyers. But this is fantastic if you're looking for the idyllic country life. Perhaps you're wanting to just sit, enjoy a lovely home, look out over the grounds. Maybe you want a small amount of livestock, or maybe you want to maybe have some pods or some yurts on the grounds. All of those, subject to planning, would work fantastically well within the ground space here. So the property has been lovely maintained by the owners. All the services are like, for example, the treatment plant that's recently installed, the roof is new. There's very little work you need to do to this property. So if you'd like more information, please do give us a call on 01768 881111 and we'd be happy to arrange a viewing for you.